So this is an RFID, test setup here. So we've got the Zebra 123 RFID program set up just in read mode, and it's energizing just one antenna. As you can see, one antenna connected over there, and the orientation of it is such that the RF connector is coming out the side. However, the label is uppermost, so I'm unsure precisely the way it's supposed to go. However, it seems to be that instead of the beam coming out dead straight, it cocks a little towards that RF port. So at a distance, it's going to come out off axis that direction slightly. So we've got the tape there as a central axis. We've got the tape out to 3.2 meter mark there. And so what we'll do is firstly, we'll turn this on, which it currently is, and we'll just get the RF meter out. I've got that set to -7 dB attenuation, and what we'll do is we'll just, essentially that's, can't zero on 0 for some reason, it's just zeroed on 10 at the moment. However, when we bring it over into the path of the transmission, we'll check out what it looks like. So essentially down here, oh, actually got to start it first, so we'll clear that. Remove these chips back here. Put that one down there, and we'll say start. Now, any chips detected will pop up here. We found that one of the chips is more sensitive than the other two, so, but none have come up, which is good. And we're finding that we do have some RF energy. So it's popped up a unit of 20 from that particular point there, which is good. So that's at 2.9 meters. So if we move it up here, it's absolutely getting saturated, which is really good. That's what you want to see. So down there, not so much. Up here, a lot. So what we'll do is we'll move these forward a little bit and have a look at what point they pop up here. So I'll move them forward 10 centimeters each. Oh, one's already come up now, which is number 2. I'll move number 1 forward 10 centimeters. Number 2, disregard number 2. Number 4, up. So not yet, it just moved up a little bit. I'll move them up a little bit more to the 3 meter mark. 1, 2. No. How much RF energy is down there? Just only a minute bit. So I guess this is the key thing we want to do, is test it low, because that's essentially, they're going to be just at ankle height, running across a particular position, let's say at around that height. It's the best position to test it in. Oh, we've had one just pop up then. We've had the other just pop up then. So they've all just popped up at that position. However, it's not very reliable. So what we'll do is we'll bring it back to the 3 meters 20. We'll clear that. We'll start it again. We'll bring this up here. We'll see where it's saturated. And then we'll slowly bring this particular one up more into the field. There we go. Just picked up that. And this one up. There we go. Just picked up that. So essentially that field here is around that. So that's right on the outer edge. So what you'd really want to do is really have the field at around 80. I'd say at least 60 to 80. The closer we go, the stronger that field. So you'd like to say, let's see what it is at 2.5 meters. Still quite low, but looking that that's on the axis, move it over. Move it over. So it's up a unit of 20, nearly 30. And you can see it cycling every 400 milliseconds. What's 230? Yeah, that seems a lot stronger. Let's move it up a bit more. 2 meters. Off axis a bit. Let's move it up a bit further. 170, getting stronger. 150, yeah, just as strong. 130, smashes it. Smashes it. 150, dropping off, which is fine. 180, yeah, still strong. 2 meters. Yeah, up there, still 50, 60, 220. So let's go back to 250. Let's see if we can get a immediate power on, or pick up on power on. So let's put all these tags out here. So let us stop this, clear, and then start, and let's see if we get an immediate pickup. So we've got pretty much 0 power. As I said, it calibrates on the 10. It's just, could be something wrong with the meter. Just not calibrating on the 0. And let's go start, and let's see if it picks up all 3. 1. It's only just not too much. I think it's still in the fringes. Not really liking it. I wonder if number 1 is on the right. Yep, number 1's on the right. So what if we put all those to this side of number 1? Yep, picks them all up. So it's sort of proving there that it's a little bit off center axis. So as I said, down there, the RF, the lobe, seems to go down towards the RF connector. So just a little bit off axis. So something to understand when you're pointing and directing those. So maybe it might be worth putting, if these are at an elevated position, putting that RF connector downward, so the lobe actually, I guess, protrudes down towards the ground from the actual antenna itself. Anyway, so just remember this one here. It's good to check the field. Essentially needs looks like it needs at least, let's say about 25, an increase of 25 on the top row. Anything above that is pretty good at pickup. A little checker here. This doesn't really do much out at distance, but it definitely checks out. What's that at? So 1 meter. I think it's just scooting along that metal. Yep. Not really 1 meter. There you go. So essentially out to about half a meter. You can sort of check the propagation profile, and this is where I found that it actually seems to protrude more that side than what it does that side. Oh, funny that. But yeah, it does seem to orientate more down towards the RF port.